Good morning, everyone. I hope that I'm finding you on a pleasant day. Hope that everything is going well. Been a little while since I dropped the video, so here we have one today. As I have stated in the past, I tried to give everybody fair heads up and warning that to be prepared and be ready. Well, now is that time. You have from today to the 29th to make sure that you have plenty of surplus in your homes. The 29th, it is official. Trucker strike, guaranteed. Warns you of it, gave you fair heads up that it will be coming, and the date is official, and it is coming. You see, we're out here not only providing a paycheck for our home, but we're out here providing for all Americans. You see, America lives matter. All Americans. No matter your race, color, gender, political views, Christianity views, religious views, I should say, in more of an aspect. No matter what, we are Americans. Most of us born and raised, others indoctrinated. But we're still Americans. And it is our country that is running into turmoil because of forced hatred. You hear how I said that? Forced hatred. The same people that you grew up with, went to school with, played on a playground, worked in some manufacturer, or they become entrepreneurs and you shopped in their shop, they've done some tattoo work for you, whatever the situation may be. The same people that you grew up with, they're forcing you to hate. How can you hate somebody who's never done nothing to you? Is my question. How can you hate? God says that hatred is the door to the demon. Forgive. Offer peace. And move on. God doesn't say that you still have to be friends, but you must forgive and move on so that you yourself may have peace and be accepted into the kingdom of heaven. But this isn't about preaching. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to let you know that, yes, the strike is about to happen. Truck drivers, which are also people, are fed up with the way this country is falling apart due to the mass industry of money. Straight out. Can't get no better than that. The Federal Reserves, which is privately owned, banks, want to put this country in so much debt that you, the Americans, and myself, of course, cannot dig your way out, which gives them all the power in the world, because until they're paid back, they own the notes. As long as they own the notes, they own the power. Is that not how they devised it? I mean, how many times have you heard people say, money is power? Well, that's exactly what they're striving on. Create the hatred, create the destruction, create the mayhem and death, pit Americans against themselves so that they can gain the power for rebuilding. Underneath that satisfaction, they hold the cards for a very, very long time. And we, as citizens, get to bury a lot of friends, family members, neighbors, and fellow Americans. Whether you're Indian, and I do mean Native American Indian, black, Indonesian, Pakistan, Iraqians, country boy, city boy, or girl, country girl, no matter who you are, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, it does not matter. We're all going to suffer the same hammer. The only ones that are going to strive are the ones that hold the notes and the ones getting paid off to create corruption. America, wake up. You're fighting the wrong fight. Yes, we have problems in our court systems. Yes, we have problems with our police departments across the nation. Yes, we have problems with child protective services across the nation. But right now, that is not our biggest problem. Our biggest problem is our internal government. We have the left battling the right, creating the corruption and mayhem. The right forced to try to fight their way on a bailout, which creates a blind spot for more of the mayhem. And mayhem, I mean everything. I don't only mean the protest, the violent actions of the protests, looting, burning down. I mean, there's actual innocent murders happening every day. Because the hatred was forced, people are just walking up on the other people, bashing them in the head with bricks, shooting them, walking into their house and robbing them just because they think they can, you know, because they force that little agenda of defund the police. And the police, hey, you know, they're human beings too. Well, hell, you ain't gonna pay me. I'm not gonna do nothing. Why the hell should I go and protect your house when I don't have to? The only thing I have to do is wait until the deed is done and go investigate the crime. Then we come in. Then we do what we have to do. That's what we get paid for. We don't get paid to prevent it. We get paid to investigate it. That's their exact thoughts right now. So let's keep battling it. Let's push that. Let's just bury it out all underneath and you know, let's worry about that issue because that's the most important issue of America. Not at all. Most important issue of America is that thing you all keep fighting for. Your constitutional rights. Your Bill of Rights. You're missing all of that. You're only using the small portion. First Amendment. Second Amendment. We've got 18, y'all. 3 of those amendments aren't solidified. They're not legal. But who's writing the writ in the Magna Carta to have it dismissed and dismiss it? Get it out of here. Where is all the signatures coming from the people who love their country? Nowhere. Nobody's doing anything. Well, I'll just stay right here on social media. I'll complain. I'll make my objections. And if I say the wrong words, well, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, they'll just shadow ban me. Goodbye. Don't like my views? Hide me. Well, I have something to say to you, YouTube. I have something to say to you, Facebook. I have something to say to you, Twitter. Y'all get the happy number 1. And I'm even going to slide in a number 2 right behind it. because we're coming out with our own. And it is going to be completely legitimate to the Constitution of the United States and our Bill of Rights. All laws applicable. That means you will not have the control on the freedom of speech. You will not have the control on the views and values of the people. As long as all content stays within the law and with the guidelines and the confines of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, with the exception of pornography or nudity, will not be allowed, because it is a all age equivalent. We will take you down. Now back to my other order at hand. Be prepared. The trucker strike will happen. It is going to happen on November 29th. Those of you who live in Baltimore, New York City, Washington, D.C., and the borderline of Virginia, find another route if you got to go to work, because you won't. You won't get there. Take the train in, take the city bus, or find another route. Washington, D.C. is going to get shut down by the trucking industry. We, the people of truckers, are tired of it. We've been out here since day one of the drop of COVID-19 that's supposedly, killing massive people, which hasn't even come close to the swine flu or the bird flu or influenza. But yet, it's the biggest shutdown in history. Got everybody scared, running and tucking their tails, wearing a face diaper, which you all call a mask. But, putting that thing over your face, you're only polluting your own self. You're hurting your own body, but whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. I have not worn that mask, except when forced to, at a shipper or receiver, in order to get my load or deliver my load. Everywhere else, I told them straight out. Right there. End of story. I have not been sick. Not once. No fever. No dry cough. No throwing up. No heavy coughing. No dry cough. Nothing. And I have been through 20 of these states, because I don't go out West Coast. But I do 20 of our American states. So, all in hand, America, you need to wake up. Now, Jim the Trucker, I am. I have the production of these t-shirts, coffee cups, face masks, and we have other apparel coming out soon. If you are interested, I will drop my email in the link. Me call or drop me a message and I will get in touch with you. Your information that you give me remains exactly that, private between me and you. So do not worry about your information being leaked out. I do not do that. There are several people out there you can ask, and they will verify it, that I've already dealt with. So, for the rest of the day and week, Stay safe. Stay positive. And let's bring the fight where it belongs. You all have a blessed day. Jim the Trucker. I'm out.